Alright guys, today we're doing I Love to Tell the Story for our sight reading hymn lesson. And again, hymns are excellent tools for learning to sight read. Even if you're not into the spiritual aspect of it or religious aspect, just the musical value is tremendous that you can get from hymns. And those of you who have been telling me that they've really been helping you in your sight reading, so that's great. Let's listen to this hymn. So forth. So let's get to learning on this one. Hello, I'm Shawn Cheek. Welcome to my sight reading lessons that are on ShawnCheek.com. Okay, now let me warn you again, as I always do, if you have trouble reading music at all, you need to do my beginner sight reading lessons. There are 132 of them on ShawnCheek.com right now with PDFs. All the lessons on ShawnCheek.com or have PDF downloads of the sheets, so you can have the sheet yourself to practice with. But you need to do those first with the flashcards and everything to really get you used to reading, if this is hard for you at all, okay? So I'm going to assume you can read a little bit already. Alright, so we're going to start by just learning the four-part harmony, soprano, alto, tenor, bass. And then I'll show you how to add notes to the hymns. A lot of people want to know how to do that. So I have a three-step process on how to do that we'll get to. We're in 4 flats. You can't really see the flats because I've zoomed in so much so that you can see on the video. But the flats are B, E, A, D. Spells the word bead. Okay, so those 4 letters will be automatically flatted, alright? Let's look at the left hand first, because most people who have trouble sight reading don't know any left hand. They fake the left hand, so let's not fake it. Let's jump in there. And you can't really fake it on these hymns because the chords change so much. So 4/4 time, common time, we got that. We start with an A flat octave, A flat on the pinky, A flat on the thumb. We're going to play that, and then we're going to go A flat and E flat together. And then we're going to play A flat and A flat together. We're going to do it again. And then we're going to go A flat with the thumb, and the bass is going to go C and then E flat. So from the beginning, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So I do the dotted quarter note, gets a count and a half. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Then my eighth notes get half a count. 4 and. We have an A flat there. The bass and the tenor are both on it, so 2 stems. 1, 2, and then an A flat octave. Then a C and an A flat with a 6th. And then D flat and A flat together. And then you keep that 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. We're going to have an A flat octave with 3 counts. 1, 2, 3, and then count 4. We have an A flat octave. And then the bass moves up to a C, up a major third. A flat C, 4 and. Now this measure is only halfway there. The rest of that measure is on the next line, okay? So that's why there's only 2 counts in that measure. E flat and D flat. And then we're going to change it to E flat and C. It's okay to do thumb, thumb, in certain places, so don't worry about that. 1 and 2 and. Okay, so there's the left. Let's look at the right hand, the melody. I'm going to start with, whenever you sight read, try to see patterns. Try to see when the notes stay the same, because that will give you an anchor to judge the other notes from. Look at all the C's. So let's use that as our anchor on our thumb. E flat's on top. I'm going to use a 1 and a 2. And then 1 and 4 for C and A flat. Back to C and E flat 2 times. Back to C and A flat. I'm using 1 and 4 for there. Bum, 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 bum. And then 1 and 2 and 3. Now here, E flat and C, I'm going to use 2 and 5. You can use 5 and 1 if it's too far of a reach. And then the next one, D flat and B flat, I'm going to use a 4. And then I'm going to use a C and E flat, C and A flat, I'm going to use a 3. So that the top soprano is 5, 4, 3, 4. The main thing is it makes it smooth and easier to play if you'll use those other fingers on those 6th. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now we have E flat and A flat, maybe 1 and 4, maybe 2 and 4. Fingers are subjective, fingerings are. So use what works for you. F and A flat, 2 and 4. And then D flat and F, I'm going to use 1 and 2. And then 3 and 4, and is going to be F and B flat with 2 and 5. A flat with 4, and then D flat and F with 1 and 3. Then I may use a 2 and 1 or a 1 and 3 on C and E flat. 1 and 2 and 3, and count 4 will be C and E flat again. And then and here I'm just gonna maybe 2 and 4 on G and B flat. And then we have, look at this, F sharp. F sharp is an accidental, it's not in the key signature. A natural is also an accidental. The natural goes with the A on top, the sharp goes with the F on the bottom. So F sharp and A natural. 1 and 2 and, so maybe 2 and 4, or maybe 1 and 4, and then 2 and 3 there. Or 1 and 3 on the F sharp and A. There's lots of different things to do. Okay, if you use a different one than me, that's fine. Let's put hands together and go. Okay, so that's the part 1 I put on YouTube. This is the way I make a living. I'm a professional teacher, teach online lessons. So thank you guys who are subscribing to my website, ShawnCheek.com. If you can't, I understand. Please feel free to enjoy these part 1s on YouTube. Talk to you guys later.